What if I told you that those huge, life-changing breakthroughs, you don't have to just sit around and wait for them? What if you could actually engineer them? Well, today we're going to dive into a really powerful mental model that shows you exactly how. Just think about it for a second. Have you ever had one of those aha moments? That sudden flash of insight where everything just clicks. It's that moment you physically lean back and just go, oh, so that's what's going on. It's not just a new idea. It's a moment that completely flips your perspective on everything. There's a fantastic Vietnamese word for this exact feeling, ngo. It's pronounced ngo. And this isn't just about understanding something with your intellect. Ngo is a realization so deep, so profound, that it practically forces you to change. It's the kind of understanding that travels from your head, down your spine, and settles right into your bones. It demands action. And this quote just nails it. It really suggests that a single, powerful moment of realization, one ngo, can be infinitely more valuable than decades of just, going through the motions. It's not about how long you live. It's about the depth of understanding you achieve while you're here. Okay, so this brings up a massive question, right? If these moments of ngo are so incredibly powerful, are they just random lightning strikes? Or is there some kind of hidden engine that's actually creating them? Can we get behind the wheel of this thing? Well, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. These aha moments, they aren't random at all. Turns out they are the direct result of something we are all doing, all the time, usually without even knowing it. They're born from the deep, persistent questions we hold in our minds. And for this, we've got another amazing term, nghi vấn, which you'd say as ni vấn. Now, a nghi vấn isn't just some simple question you ask and then forget about. No, this is a true inquiry. It's a preoccupation. It's that one thought that's always kind of churning away in the background, constantly scanning your world for clues to an answer. There's this old parable that just perfectly captures the power of our nghi vấn. So a tired traveler sits down under a tree, and he has no idea to magical wishing tree. He thinks, man, I'm hungry, and boom, food appears. He thinks, I'm so thirsty, and poof, a drink appears. So he's feeling great, he leans back, and then this new thought pops into his head. What if there were monsters in this forest that could eat me? And in that exact instant, a monster appears and does just that. It's a pretty stark reminder, right? Our deepest nghi vấn create our reality, both the good and the bad. So that story is a bit chilling because it reveals a really powerful truth. That engine of inquiry, it's always running, whether we're consciously steering it or not. So if we don't want to accidentally summon our own monsters, we absolutely need to learn how to direct this incredible power. We need a compass. So what's the difference then? What separates the nghi vấn that brings us the feast from the one that summons the monster? What separates an inquiry that builds your life up from one that tears it down? The answer, the compass, lies in our Mang Mun, pronounced Mang Mun. And this is our deepest desire. This is your true underlying goal, your personal North Star. And here's the key. The direction of your inquiry, whether it's positive or negative, is decided entirely by whether it's aligned with this desire. Is your question moving you toward your North Star, or is it pulling you further away? Let's make this super concrete. Let's imagine two women, both in the exact same boat. They're worried their partner might be cheating. Now, their underlying desire, their Mang Mun, is identical. They both want a happy, loving, stable family. But their inquiries, their nghi vøns, are worlds apart. The first woman's inquiry is, why is he betraying me? So what happens? Her brain immediately goes on a hunt for clues of betrayal, evidence of fault, reasons to place blame. The second woman's inquiry is totally different. She asks, how can we build a happier, more loving family? Now, her mind is oriented toward finding solutions, creating connection, and fostering improvement. It's the same situation, the same core desire, but these radically different inquiries will lead to radically different realities. And this is where it all comes together. All of these ideas snap into place to form one single, elegant principle. This is really the heart of it all. The principle is called Ni Van Tuat Chio Mong Muốn, which simply means inquiry aligned with desire. This is it. This is the secret to engineering positive change in your life. It's all about consciously clarifying your mong muốn, what you truly want, and then deliberately creating a ni van, a deep question that points you directly toward that desire, not away from it. So how do you actually put this into practice? It's really a simple 3-step process. Step 1 is to clarify. Get absolutely crystal clear on the positive outcome you really, truly want. Step 2 is to formulate. You need to craft a how or a what question that literally points your mind in that direction. And then, step 3 is to unlock. You just hold that question in your mind, you make it your preoccupation, and you trust it to guide your focus, your actions, and ultimately to lead you to that incredible transformative moment. So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. For just a moment, forget about setting another goal or making another resolution. Instead, I want you to focus on the engine that's already creating your reality. Ask yourself, what is the one aligned question that if you started holding it in your mind today, could change absolutely everything?